Hi folks, welcome to Music Elements Online. I'm your host, Dr. Tim Hendrickson. You can call me Dr. H. Just a little bit of background information about this course. It is a music fundamentals course or elements of music course. So you're going to be learning about pretty much the mechanics of music, how music is put together. I think we're going to have a lot of fun together exploring these different components or different elements of music. So let's talk a little bit about what is going to be expected of you. If you've already logged on to our e-learning site, you've seen the course syllabus, and that pretty much gives you an outline of this course and how things work. You'll find that I'm a very laid-back person. And that I will grade you as much on participation and effort as I do on test scores and things like that. In fact, I prefer to grade you along those lines rather than grading on test scores alone, because often a test score does not give me a person's true representation of their abilities. So I want you to have fun. I want you to play around. I want you to explore. But I want you to do the assignments, and you need to do them by their anticipated due date. Having said that, that brings us to the point of the online text. You will need to purchase, if you have not already done so, you will need to purchase the online text. You can do this a number of ways, primarily through the bookstore, or you can also purchase it online. If you've gone online to our e-learning site, you can see that I have links for you to do so. Either way, you can purchase it at the bookstore or online. It's impossible to pass this course without purchasing that online text. You cannot complete any of the assignments or the quizzes or the exams any other way. So please do so, and you're going to need to do that as soon as possible. As I said, if you have not already done so, because we do have some due dates coming up. That first one will be here before you know it, September the 8th. So please, if you have not already done so, purchase that online text access code. Music is a language, and as such, like any language, it has rules. Languages have grammar, punctuation, and music has similar components to it or elements, and we're going to be learning about each of those. Primarily, the elements that we're going to be talking about are pitch or notation. We're going to be talking about things like rhythm and meter, and we're going to be talking about the construction of music with respect to things like scales and key signatures. So if you take a look at the syllabus, you can see how each element of music is presented to you in sections, and there are 7 separate sections. We begin with the keyboard, the musical keyboard. Now don't be alarmed. I'm not expecting you to learn how to play the piano. If you already know, great, wonderful. But we have found that it is much easier for you to relate musical concepts such as pitch to the piano keyboard. And you'll see on our online text that you have a virtual piano keyboard there at your disposal. I encourage you to play around with that and explore it and figure out different ways that you can use that to help you. But also just know that this first section about the piano keyboard is designed to give you a frame of reference to these musical concepts such as pitch. So you're going to be learning about the keyboard, you're going to be learning about the musical staff, you're going to be learning about rhythm and meter, you're going to be learning about scales and tonalities such as major and minor, and you're going to be learning about key signatures. So I encourage you to read and to look at the material that's presented to you in each section in our online text. And above all, if you have any questions, if there's anything about the text or about a musical concept that you do not understand, please email me. I am more than willing to help. I can either try to answer it to you through email, or if I can't answer it that way, it might be necessary for you to come to my office on the main campus. And if that is the case, we'll set that up for you. So don't panic, don't worry. Again, I'm a very laid-back individual. I grade primarily on effort, not on test scores. It's important to me that you do the assignments. You don't necessarily have to do them 100% correctly, but you do need to do them. And so when you log on to our text and you complete these assignments, I'm notified each time you log on. So that's where your grade comes from. I look at what you've done and how you're doing, and if I see that you're struggling, I will step in and try to offer some assistance. But most of the time, if you're doing okay, I don't really worry too much about it. Unless I see that you're really struggling, then I might step in and ask if I can help. But for the most part, you're going to get an A. So just by doing it, just by doing the assignments. If, again, at any time there's anything that you don't understand or would like re-explained or perhaps explained a different way, email me. I'll be very happy to do my best to try to re-explain or to help you out. So let's take a look at this text. As you can see, it is presented to you in sections. There are 7 of them. You can see that each section has an introduction. Each section has an introductory video. You can also see that many of these, in fact all of these, have links that you can click on to help you understand the concept. And I should mention that you can review this as many times as you wish. I preface each section with a video for that section. So for example, your first video will be for the keyboard section, and I encourage you to take a look at that, watch that, and then you'll see me walk you through the text and through that section of the text. Obviously, I can't do all of the assignments for you, but I can at least walk you through the major portions of the text to help you understand the concepts. Again, I can't stress this enough. If you're having difficulty, please, please, please email me. I'll be very happy to explain as best I can. Okay, in addition to the online text assignments, there are also discussion topics that I would like for you to take place, or excuse me, that I would like for you to take part in. The discussion topics are just simply a way of making sure that you are paying attention to what's going on in class. This is in lieu of taking attendance. Obviously, we're not seeing each other face to face. The only way we see each other is online. So I need you to participate in these online discussions. The first one that's coming up is just simply an introduction. So I want you to take a minute and introduce yourself to the class and talk a little bit about yourself, giving us a couple of items about you specifically. And then we will have some other discussion topics that are related to music. They're not necessarily related directly to the assignments, but they will be related to the concepts that you're going to be learning. So watch for those and do plan on participating in those, because this shows me how much you are watching, how much you are paying attention, and if you need any additional help. Okay, so I hope that you're going to enjoy this class. Again, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And please, again, I can't stress this enough, do email me if you have difficulties. I'll be happy to explain. So without further ado, let's take a look at section 1.